We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Akin, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Davis in foul ground. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nick Heath.
Settling in now, Nick Heath comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Way outside. 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's good.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And it's fouled away. Merrifield at second with 2 down. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows or those 2-out Runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Here's the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Hunter Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set the payoff pitch, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 9 on the year, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Hunter Dozier digging in now.
Third baseman, Hunter.
He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Mike Montgomery will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Striding in, Hanser Alberto. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So all in all, they'll have a man aboard after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. At the plate, Trey Mancini. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And here's Renato Nunez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Anthony Santander waits on deck. Second and third here, 1 man out. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. And it's quickly 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out, bases loaded. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Soler, but this will land untouched. Ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Batting center, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he pops it up. Merrifield is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Maikel Franco.
Ready now, Maikel Franco. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2.
Nope.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Royals first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He went deep in the contest last night.
Pedro Severino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Struck him out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias. He popped out in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Orioles held in check there. Our score remains 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in, Alex Gordon. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. His first home run of the season, and it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
That's out.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Nick Heath. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Taken, but called a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-1 KC. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Hanser Alberto, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So here's Trey Mancini. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Renato Nunez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Dozier is there, and that retires the side. Orioles leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Kansas City.
All set for the start of the 4th. Standing in, Jorge Soler. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Severino has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
Fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Royals out in front, 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This pitch is popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Severino, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I got to count 2-2.
Sent toward first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Three runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Mancini moving back into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Hector Velasquez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Hector Velasquez. The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Still only one out in the inning. And he takes a cold strike one. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Nick Heath. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Keith ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. This is foul right side. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3 runs already home here. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's another 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Royals 6 and the Orioles 1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Two and two.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hopped up. Perez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now the pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now in the box, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Eric Skoglund enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 53, Eric Skoglund.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. 1 down. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Anthony Santander is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. Ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two out here and a runner at second. Three and 0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman.
So stepping in, Ramon Urias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
So striding forward now, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Alex Gordon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. At the plate, Nick Heath. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
a run for the Royals on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Orioles 1. Leading off the inning, Pedro Severino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And now pitch on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
David.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 7-1. Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sean Armstrong.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Soler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense? There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Iglesias now at short, reined in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, number 13.
And up steps Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's the Royals DH, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Royals 8 and the Orioles 1. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gordon going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Kevin McCarthy will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
In now, Trey Mancini. As he rips it on the ground to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding into the box, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. McCarthy is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Austin Hayes waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side.
Merrifield brings it in.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Royals 8 and the Orioles 3. Tanner Scott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Riding in once again, Ryan O'Hearn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Ball 1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The pitch. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Fastball in there, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far. At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hayes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9.
KC leads this one 8-3. So coming to the plate, Ramon Urias. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Pedro Severino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-3 tonight. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Montgomery wins his 3rd of the season. Keegan Akin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error.